beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor.
Paranoid crazy people?
Moves Kimball into scoring.
The Mandela Effect.
Do you remember watching James Bond Moonraker?
Oh yeah, of course.
Moonraker had a really famous villain in it. His name was Jaws, and he had these metal teeth. What happens in the movie is Jaws basically is on a tram and he crashes and he gets down. And when he gets off of the tram, this really sweet, pretty girl helps him. And there's this really classic scene that everyone remembers where Jaws sees her and he smiles and she has braces.
Well,
okay, but now if you go back and watch it, she doesn't have braces.
What the heck? So weird.
The Mandela Effect. It's back with you, right? Because I had to share this one on the show.
Yeah.
I think it was on Freaky Friday. I had to say to people, you know, can anyone remember if Moses went up the mountain himself or not?
In the book of Exodus the other night, I looked and I said, what in the world? And it wouldn't take, a layman that knows the scriptures would take pause and go, wait a minute, what is this? So the scripture, and you said it right there, Kev, about Moses going up to the mountain. And Moses, to my knowledge and my biblical knowledge, always went up to the mountain to meet God and get the tablets with the 10 Commandments. And if you look at the King James Bible now, it doesn't say tablets anymore, it says tables.
Classic Pickles. I always remembered it with 2 S's.
And the Boston Yankees still trailing 7-1 to run Hunter Bike.
Here's $150.
As the Yankee hurler is into his lineup.
Ain't gonna get any redder than that.
When that dynamite goes off, it makes a racket, don't it? Hope you better hurry along them grits. You're gonna be late for school.
The Mandela Effect is a phenomenon where things were seemingly undoubtedly one way, but now it's changed.
It was named after Nelson Mandela, who people remember dying on July 23rd, 1991, which is even stated in a South African school book published in late 1991. But Mandela didn't die until December 5th, 2013.
The Andy Griffith Show, starring Andy Griffith, with Ronnie Howard, also starring Don Knotts.
And twiddly-dee and twiddly-dum. Do you recall the propeller on the hat? Here's just some examples of Halloween costumes. But they never had propellers, flags. Do you recall propellers? I sure do.
I suppose you must have.
The latest victim of the Mandela effect is none other than Marilyn Monroe. One of Marilyn Monroe's most defining features on her face is her beauty mark. I'm sure as soon as I said it, you pictured it. You pictured exactly where it's at. But where did you picture it? Did you picture it right here? Or did you picture it over here? If you thought it was like over here, like above the lip, I'm sorry, you are incorrect in our current reality. Her beauty mark has always been right about there. When I saw this, I was like, is this just me? So I asked a few friends, and everybody agreed with me. But then that made me wonder, did the famous, Monroe piercing that was really popular a few years ago change too? And no, it did not. The Monroe piercing is where we all thought that Marilyn Monroe's beauty mark was this whole time. So if Marilyn Monroe's beauty mark was always up by her cheek, then why did people start doing piercings above the lip? I say it's the Mandela effect. You can call it whatever you want, but I want to know what you remember. This world we're living in is just crazy. I would like to stop jumping into alternative timelines now, please.
All right.
If you build it, he will come.
Okay, you must have heard that.
And the Boston Yankees still trailing 7-1 to run home by
Here's $150.
as the Yankee hurlers into his windup.
They ain't gonna get any righter than that.
The Mandela effect